We are now on season 2 of the F&E podcast. And this is you. This is your host, Achille Page. Sorry, I haven't been here for a minute, so I'm saying we probably gonna have a little bit of bloopers, but that's okay. That is okay. Um, this season I wanted to I wanted to actually thank people, man. I wanted to thank. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, hold on. Turn it up a little bit more. I wanted to actually thank a couple people, man. Uh, nothing is possible without y'all. You get what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all for that. Thank y'all for being here for that. Um, Tax season is still amongst us. You know what I'm saying? We still have tax season amongst us right now. So if y'all need our taxes filed, please feel free to contact me. If I haven't filed the taxes already, please get in contact with me so we can get y'all taken care of. So this season is going to be a little bit liver this season. We're going to have a little bit more energy, a little bit more things to talk about, a little bit more actions to take part of. So I want y'all to stay tuned. I want y'all to stay tuned. Remember last season we started off with the quote of the day. And we're not going to shy away from that, okay? We're going to start with the quote of the day again. The quote of the day is, one cannot accomplish anything without fanaticism. Yes, sir. That's what that is, without fanaticism. So, what does that mean? I mean, hey, you got to kind of be a fanatic of your own success. You know what I'm saying? Your own accomplishments, man. You know what I'm saying? Once you accomplish one thing, you know what I'm saying, you become a fanatic of accomplishing the next and the next and the next and the next. Okay? So, I wanted to start this season off with this beautiful map behind me here. Shout out to Silky Way KS. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to one of them goats out there. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ever get a chance to meet him, make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying, chunk do stuff, say what up. This map right here, it displays every location that I have performed taxes. Okay? So, if you take a look back here at this beautiful map of the United States here we have, this is the 50 states that we all love so much. I got them pinned, okay? And no, the colors is not no specific anything, it's just the colors that I picked and put them in a specific state, okay? So, let's start off in this far corner up there. As you can see, I did accomplish somebody out there in Washington. Yes, I did. You have Oregon. You also have California down here. If you come all the way down here, we have Hawaii. Okay. I have completed somebody in Hawaii. All right. And let's not, matter of fact, to defeat y'all, guys, I'm gonna go look at the map of 50 states because I refuse for y'all to sit here and talk about me and talk about I don't know my 50 states. I do know my 50 states. Well, I know where all of them is at geographically. Nah, probably not. But I do know my 50 states. So let's get. I want to see. So, I have completed Idaho. I have completed Nevada. I also completed Arizona. I also have Utah completed. We don't want to see ads that y'all selling. That's another thing. If y'all ever see ads and stuff pop up, man, you know, it's real enticing to click on the ad just because it's probably what you want. But stop clicking advertisement, okay? Everybody, but let's go back to East 50 states, okay? So I have completed Montana, Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, Nebraska. I have not did North Dakota, South Dakota, or New Mexico. I have not did those so far. Texas, yes. Oklahoma, yes. Kansas, yes. Minnesota, yes. Wisconsin, yes. Missouri, yes. Arkansas and Louisiana, yes. Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, Kentucky, Delaware, Maryland, Baltimore, Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Vermont. I'm sorry, I did not complete. I have been in New Hampshire. I don't know why I don't have New Hampshire pinned. Maybe I should pin New Hampshire. Because I have been in New Hampshire. So let's pin New Hampshire. Hey, look, y'all get to see me actually pin a state I completed. And we're going to pin this one orange, okay? Just because that's the color of the logo. Let's pin orange. Okay? So boom. New Hampshire. Okay? Maine as well, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Jersey, Delaware, yeah. So, all in all, I have not did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 states. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 states, including Alaska. But if y'all know anybody that stay in Alaska, let them know I do taxes. I filed their taxes too, also in Alaska. So, you get what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all know some people out there in Alaska. Okay. Full disclosure. This was a very successful season, and I do appreciate every last one of y'all. Say, man, let's talk a little bit about financial control. Financial control. Okay? I want to get into a little bit about financial control today. And I only want to get into financial control just because of the fact that I know that people like to have a good time. People like to reward themselves. People like to reap the benefits of, of their wages. So I encourage everybody this season, because this quarter, this is the second quarter now. We are out the first quarter already. So the second quarter is probably the most important quarter because it ultimately defines how you're going to go through the third and fourth quarter. Okay? So, with that being said, financial control ultimately means a lot. Okay? It actually felt good to be back in this chair, back in front of y'all too as well. Thank y'all, thank y'all. Um, so you want to be able to go into the third quarter prepared for the fourth. And the way you do that is financial control in the second. Okay? Without financial control, you probably don't reach the fourth quarter at the pace that you want to be at. Okay? So, and what does this mean? Ultimately, what this means is just sit down and relax for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's always time to be assertive, and then it's the time to be passive. Okay? So, a lot of people that win is the people that have passive income. Have you ever heard of passive income? That's another thing we'll talk about this season. It's passive income. That's making money in your free time. You know what I'm saying? Just making money just sitting there over time. Passive income, okay? Ultimately, this second quarter, what you want to do is you kind of want to wait it out. Everybody like things brand new, okay? And it's fine to want brand new things and achieve brand new things of that sort. But the thing is, can you afford it twice? Can you afford it 3 times? If you can't afford it twice, you can't afford it 3 times, I probably wouldn't buy it the first time. Now, on occasion, you know, that can be justified as things that you need. Now, if it's a need, although you can't buy it the second time, the third time you need it, I will go ahead and purchase that need, because ultimately that need can get you to the things that you want. It ultimately get you to the things that, you know, you'll need past just that first need. So, progression. So basically, what you want to do is kind of set up a budget plan, a financial plan, or financial map. Now, we ain't gonna use the word plan, we're gonna use the word map this year, okay? Just because this beautiful map behind me with the 50 states, okay? So let's just say we was planning out a trip throughout these 50 states right here, okay? And although we know it's umpteen something miles between each state, okay? We know that it's gonna cost to get from state to state, correct? We do know that it's gonna cost to get from state to state, unless, you know, somebody, you got a money tree that, you know, money just growing off of, right? So, along this trip, along the 50 states, right, you know that you'll need, one thing that you're gonna need is gas, right? So boom, that's the first need. Would you go ahead and purchase gas if you could buy it 2, 3 times? Yes, we're gonna go ahead and purchase that, right? Second thing that you know you're gonna need is food, okay? So boom, I got the gas already, so I ain't gotta purchase gas. I could buy my food. So these examples of this traveling example that I'm using is the example of the financial map that you need to go ahead and set out for yourself for the year, okay? Although we are out the first quarter, y'all. The first quarter we are out of. So if you didn't perform well in the first quarter, you have to make up for it in the second. If you perform well in the first quarter, perform well in the second quarter, third, fourth quarter, you should be all right. All right? Now, mind you, we got about 2.5 years left of this administration, these tax laws, these rules that's going on. So be mindful of just the goals that you got at hand, okay? Now, everybody should have about a 5-year plan, you know, 5-year life plan. If not, y'all should create y'all a 5-year life plan, just because at the end of the 5 years, you don't want to be sitting stagnant at the same spot that you was at the beginning of the 5 years, okay? So, this map that you're drawing out, again, It should show progression. It should show the the style, the style of achievement that you're going to proceed with throughout the rest of the, what is it, 9 months, 8 months now, because we're about to go into month 4 in a couple of days. So 8 days, it'd be April 1st. So, yeah, this first quarter is over. This first quarter is over, okay? I mean, you can't make up for missed dollars. You can perform well in the second quarter, and you can make up for your missed dollars in the second quarter. Third quarter, by the time third quarter comes, everybody should either be winding down or either turning it up a notch. Because fourth quarter is game time. Everybody knows fourth quarter come, they get prepared for the first quarter again. Okay? So ultimately, this second and third quarter is really what matters. All right? Oh, man. So, let me see if I can thing it right here. Hold on 1 second. I want, you know me. Boom. Hold on. Yep, we live. Okay, I ain't want y'all to die on me. Okay, we was going in and out. The mic was probably about to give out. I didn't want y'all to go nowhere. Okay, so I had to get the charge in. But second and third quarter, fellas. Second and third quarter, man. Y'all ever see a basketball game and y'all into it and you just, you know, the first quarter ain't really that exciting, you know what I'm saying? It's all sluggish, and that's kind of the style of how, you know, a year goes. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, while we out there, let's just try to make the most of it, all right? And I get we all got stuff going on, but you know, help each other, man. Help each other out here, man, because you wouldn't be in the position you in without the help that you got. You know what I'm saying? So putting somebody else in a better position, it never hurts you. It'll only make you better, because ultimately that person probably come back and, you know, show you the progression that they made through you, and help you progress as well. So, you know, you see somebody out there struggling, you know what I'm saying? Let's get out there and let's start helping one another. You know what I'm saying? It's time. Now it is time to actually show the administration and the world that the world is actually together. Okay? So, you know what I'm saying? Like we that's one thing we could do as a whole, as individuals out here, is to help the next one. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know that, you know, sometimes it's like, why should you, or why should I, or don't nobody, man, listen. Let's put that up, man. Put that up. That's called ego and pride. Put that up. We get past that, right? So, hey, shout out to my Panthers, man. My Panthers made the playoffs last year. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but we definitely made the playoffs, man. That's way off financial subject, but I had to shout them out. Anyway, let's get back to the season at hand, okay? We have approximately 6 days plus, 7 days plus 31, 15, 22 days. We got about 22 days left of tax season, okay? And this is the season that people admire the most, because this is called the Head Start season. This is where you kind of get into a head start. If you know the right person. If you don't know the right person, you know, ultimately, I don't know if you really getting that head start or not. But in the sense of head start, It does not mean lose financial control. It means set yourself up for the next couple of years so you won't have to do the same thing over and over. Okay? Doing the same thing over and over and over and over again with the same result is called insanity. Okay? And we are not insane, people. That's why we adapt and we evolve in life. All right? So, again, I encourage y'all. Let's get to new plans. Let's get to new outcomes. Because ultimately, this is for my tax clients and people of that sort. I believe this is actually like year 5 or year 4. One of the two, year 4 or year 5. So I shouldn't be seeing the same thing out of the same people or out of people in general, because this is the time where people start to evolve and adapt into the next, evolution of life. You know what I'm saying? So whether you going from young adult to adult, whether you going from teen to adult, whether you going from adult to elder, you know what I'm saying? We should be seeing new things out of people. There should be new outcomes made out of the growth that we just had for these past 4 or 5 years. Okay. Now, although some people are at extremes for change, but change is great. Change is great. And I apologize for all these imperfections. I am down for the meantime because that's my ring. My ring, we be having people come past. So anyway, let's build financial wealth. Okay, let's build financial wealth, people. People. Let's stop struggling in the 3rd and 4th quarter when everybody else is relaxing. Probably easier said than done, but it can be done, okay? So ultimately, people go through life changes and people go through obstacles in life as well, okay? And these obstacles are ultimately put in life to stop us from getting to the next level, to stop us from financial freedom, to stop us from financial wealth, okay? Let's stop taking the stress off of the word financial freedom, okay? Let's talk about what it is as a whole already, okay? Now, you can't, a monkey don't have to pay nobody for a banana, okay? Giraffes don't have to pay for the trees off, the leaves off the tree, okay? So let's just stop taking the stress off, or let's start taking the stop taking the stress off of financial freedom. We are already free because we have the choice of doing whatever we want to do, okay? Now, the choice of becoming financially wealthy is different, okay? Because now we're talking about people that is making decisions to put them in better positions financially, okay? We're not talking about people that can make money and make money and make money and not save money. We talking about the people that can actually save money, okay? And what's one of the most important things that you have to do when it comes to saving money? You have to refrain from buying the things that you want. You have to know that the things that you want are going to come when they are supposed to come. You cannot force yourself into being financially wealthy. When you start to force yourself into being financially wealthy, then you start to commit fraud, just the numerous of crimes that we can go down the list of, okay? And that's not where we are. We're not criminals, okay? That's not where we are. We're not going to be labeled as a statistic, okay? If anything, the column that they're going to put us in, the column that they're going to add us to and add that ratio to is going to be the same column that they're in, okay? We are no longer going to put ourselves in situations just because of the next person's wealth. Boy, I need my coffee. I need my coffee. Y'all ever drink coffee in the morning, man? Coffee get y'all up. I ain't gonna lie, I got a coffee in the room sitting here thinking about it. Every time I'm sitting y'all, I'm thinking about getting up and getting the coffee. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, early birds catch the worm. Okay, we up. It's 10:30 right now. Okay, it's 10:30 a.m. Usually my shows will start at 9:30. I do apologize for being late, y'all. You know, I'm up at 6 o'clock. Some people are up before me. Okay, not to say that the people are up that's early, you know, are always the people that are wealthy. Okay, but the people that wake up early are the people that see more opportunity. Okay. Now, why do I say that? Because opportunity comes knocking at your door, and when do people ultimately knock at your door is usually in the morning. You'll have a visitor or two in the afternoon, but that morning time is usually when that's when your door is. Okay. So I need to get out there. Hold on, let me go grab. I need to grab. I'm not. I'm gonna sit right. But next time, let me make sure that I come in with my fried pay. That's gonna be my little thing. I'm gonna have my little drink in the morning time. So, just to show y'all that coffee do elevate your mind and get the body right flowing. Okay. Now, in my entertainment show, we do have an announcement to make, an entertainment show that will be presented between 10:30, 10:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, we do have a presentation for the entertainment show. The financial, I just wanted to come out here and kind of touch base with y'all this season, let y'all know that we are still in season 2, or this is the beginning of season 2, and we are not going nowhere. We have more content coming, more tips for people. Hopefully, this year we'll get out here and a lot more people come out here and start to view the things that we got going on. I also have a little, got a couple plans for y'all to step in. I have a couple people that's going to join this season as well. Teach y'all a little bit about stocks, get y'all into stocks. I also got some people that got financial plans for y'all. Okay, I manage financial plans, but I have people that actually have like goal forward and plan set out for people to start towards progression. Okay, so if y'all want to tap into those people, you know, I kind of stretch out and lend those people out to y'all because ultimately everybody need to put their hands on something. Somebody should be doing something to where they are creating passive income, you know, some type of income to where at the first quarter you get a head start and you know what I'm saying, you get to learn a little bit about financial freedom. Okay. Now, we're not gonna say you can't call yourself financial freedom if you're out here struggling to buy tissue. That's not financially free. If you're out here struggling to buy lunch, that's not financially free. Okay? If you're skipping days without eating, that's not financially free. Okay? That means you are struggling in the second quarter already. You used all your gas in the first. All the gas went out in the first quarter. So you just need to be proactive this year. Don't let nothing pass you up. Don't let nothing pass you by. Any opportunity that's real and genuine, also, you know, beneficial, I would kind of jump forward and take that opportunity. Okay? Don't let nobody hold you back from the opportunities that you take. There's a lot of people that will distract you out here from the goals that you have set, planned. The only person that can get you to that goal is you yourself. Okay? Yeah, man. This is gonna be a very effective season. Okay? And make sure this is my tax client. I'm going back to the tax client. All my tax clients, please be sure to be keeping your receipt. Okay? I said this was important last year. I said this was season one. I'm bringing it back to season two because we are also in tax season right now. So I need all my tax clients to keep your receipts, start keeping your receipts for first, second, third, and fourth quarter because at the beginning of the next quarter, these are the things that will help your receipts become high. Okay? Also, tax exempt is bad. If you tax exempt, please do not go tax exempt. At the end of the year, you will have to pay into tax on the wages that you earn. So ultimately, just let them take out, you know what I'm saying, let them take out their little bit of money per check or whatever. At the end of the year, you can't get that back. But if you go tax exempt, you're going to be paying taxes on the money that you earn through the whole year. Okay? So let's not do that as well. Trying to think if there's anything that I've been that's basically going on. I really think that I got everything covered. So, yep. So, with that being said, this is the F&E podcast, and I'm your host, Kelly Page. I'll see y'all again at 10:45 p.m. Eastern Time for the very first hosting of our annual Fantasy League football. Okay? Thank y'all for you. Thank y'all for viewing. See y'all again.